Hello there, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Ruby, and today is another episode of a show I like to call Ruby Reads, where I find stories and things all over the internet and I read them for your enjoyment. Today we're going to be looking at r/talesofneckbeards. It's a sub that was temporarily made when r/neckbeard stories was down. I want to look through and see if there were any stories that were posted while it was down to see if there's anything good on here. If you like this video, give it a like. Dislike this video, give it a like anyway. And let's get right into the video. Discord Neckbeard acts creepy towards a 13-year-old kid. This happened to me a few months ago when I was still 13. I was in an anime tuber Discord server. It was pretty fun there because people were kind to me and never acted inappropriate towards me and other members who were minors. But not until I posted my cosplay of my Asuka Langley cosplay on the chat dedicated to cosplay. I didn't expose my face, I covered it with my phone intentionally. People were complimenting it and said I looked cute, even if it was kinda low quality, but nothing creepy. A few days later, a guy who I'll call A replied and said something along the lines of, "You surely are a cutie. I bet tons of guys simp over you." Sorry, let me give him a more appropriate voice. "You surely are a cutie. I bet tons of guys simp all over you." I just sorta shrugged it off and playfully replied with a simp emote. We just laughed it off and moved on. But a few moments later, he messaged me, "I'm no simp, but you're really cute though." So again, I just laughed it off and thanked A. Nothing more than that, but I had a gut feeling that A was trying to hit on me, so I said that I still had school and had to go. A asked if I was in college, so I certainly said no, I'm not in college, I'm in grade 8 middle school. A replied with a sort of amused tone, "Oh, you're probably 12 to 13, right? You really are a lolly." Oh, that reading that made my skin crawl. I don't like that. Alright, let's continue. At that point, it just made me very uncomfortable, you and me both. So I kind of made it clear that I did not want to be called that. Our conversation ended there. But not until a few days of A tormenting me and calling me a lolly. It just annoyed me, so I changed my bio and profile picture. My bio said, "No, I am not a lolly, you just have a crippling porn addiction." At that time in Gen Chat, I was lurking where members were talking about doujins and kinda joined in but never explicitly said that I read and enjoyed them. After that, other members were also talking and chatting about heights. I shared mine and some of them cracked some jokes about it. I didn't really care because they didn't mean them, so I just moved on from it. A noticed my bio and messaged me, somewhere in the lines of, "Oh, so you know what prawn and doujins are? I thought you were an innocent lolly." It just ticked me off and I said, "Everyone knows what porn and doujinshis are. I don't live under a rock." A laughed it off and made jokes about my height, all that disgusting lolly shit. I don't care much about my height, but people like A just bring it up all the time. I still kept talking to this dude because I felt bad. I didn't want people to hate me or think I was rude. It came to the point that I just spilled everything on my mind, that I didn't feel comfortable being called a lolly because I associated it with hentai, and it was weird to call a real kid that. A apologized and still stood his ground upon the use of lolly. He said he didn't know what teasing about my height really made me upset, and he was still going to use the word lolly on real people. As compensation, A sent me animal pictures. At that point, I just did not want to make a bigger fuss, so I just accepted it. A never tried to pull some shit like that to me again. He was inactive for a few months, and when he came back, he was being creepy again. He was so fixated with me being pure and innocent, and would constantly bring up when members were talking about slightly mature things, and while I was lurking. Never kept his promise and still called me a lolly. I just ignored A for a while, but ultimately blocked him when a mod asked me if A was communicating with me through DMs. I said yes, but it was before. Mods told me that I should avoid him because A was being creepy to other members who were minors. I was kinda shocked, so I told the mod about the shit he did and sent them screenshots of our conversations. Mod very disgusted, but at the same time I was so confused why they didn't ban A sooner. I am very thankful for my friends who reported A's accounts and even cut ties off with him when they found out what A did. I owe them a lot. Ultimately, I left the server and disabled my account. Soon after that, I made a new one, but I deleted it, along with the old one. Discord really made my brain rot. Thank you for reading. And thank you for posting this. The story needs to go out about that A person. That's really weird and they definitely need help. But thank you for sharing your story. You definitely dealt with quite a bit, and you probably shouldn't go around there again. Discord isn't always bad. I'd like to say that. But there are people on it that can, with the internet, so many people can use it, and there's so many different people that are around with different intentions that you never really know who is who and who's doing what, but everybody can have different intentions. Sometimes people really lack self-awareness and don't really know what they're doing. Other times people are being really malicious with it and have some kind of underlying thoughts, just like A. Please don't wrap people into a giant bag, obviously. I'm not saying to do that. You can check the user who posted this down below as long as the subreddit. And yeah, I think that's about it. So hope you have a great day, know you're beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming in and listening. If you like this video, give it a like. Dislike this video, give it a like anyway. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. See ya!